Hello, I'm Char, your online live stream tarot host. Welcome to Heart Day. So today we're going to do a tarot reading for all the horoscope signs in a random order because we'll just spread the love. So happy Heart Day, as you may have seen from the title, How Can I Love Myself Better? So we're going to look at where blockages are. We're going to have a little look with the Muse Tarot. Anna's been wanting to come out and play today, our little spirit guide here. And then we're going to do an angel prayers random. Hello, Arsha, you're first. We're going to do a little angel prayers along with this. So we're just going to look at blockages in love. How can I love myself better? Right, random order. We'll do just cause and effect, 2-card reading. Good modest. Elsa, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right, so we're going to do 2 cards. Blockage, and action of freedom. The great thing about tarot reading is you can do what you want with your cards. Raul, hello. All right, you guys. So here we are. Nice shuffle on the Muse cards. I'm going to do a little sound bath. So call on Archangel Metatron to please come on in and cleanse our space for us. Thank you. I'd like to call on Archangel Michael to please surround us with a beautiful bubble of love and light and a safe space here. Awesome, thank you. I would also like to call on our guides, guardians, gods, goddesses, universal energies to please come on in and allow us to give messages for our highest good and the highest truth in words that are kind and understandable. And I ask that everyone come in this room being blessed upon entering and extra blessed upon exiting. Okay, here we go. I am going to rip through our zodiacs today. How can I love myself better? 2-card readings with blockage and action of freedom. First up, we have fiery Aries. Ooh, demanding. Aries, we're at 250. Wow, really jumping right into it. We have 2 cards for you, Aries. Oh, you know what I need to do also? Aries. You guys, I do have my store pinned, so please go and check it out. I keep adding new stuff in there all the time. All right, Aries, there's your angel card. And 1, 2. Where is our blockage and action needed? So our blockage is 2 of inspiration, the 2 of wands. You're not seeing enough opportunities for yourself, all right? You need to incorporate, hello, Kelly. You need to incorporate your worthiness into receiving as well as giving, all right? Raise your vibration of worthiness. Action of freedom here is opening up and trusting opening up and trusting people. So we may have had some bad experiences in the past. Hi, Maria. But now we're going to open up and trust. We're going to open up and be open to receiving. We're going to be open to that connection, right? So the blockage is not being open or seeing those connections that are there. Take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Ooh, that goes perfect with the 2 of wands in reverse as well. Just because it's like stepping back, that barrier, that barricade, that literal like, I'm not doing this or this and only this. That's a big blockage putting forward. So that's really blocking what you're able to receive at this time. All right, so opening up, being open to community sort of sense. All right, we just did Aries. Look at me shuffling the deck all backwards. The Muse Tarot giving us some insights. All right, up next, we have Aquarius. So every Tuesday we're doing Zodiac. Every Tuesday we do zodiac readings for all signs of the zodiac in a random order. We're looking at how can I love myself better, the blockage, and the action for freedom. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'll just do this in between. There we are. Because that doesn't need to be there. Hello, Maria. Hello, Kelly. So we are reading Aquarius. Did I write that in there? No. Maria, you're Aries. I just did Aries. Nice. You're right on time. Aquarians, this is for you. Almost there, and the Lover's card. Oh, 9 of inspiration in the reverse position, a Lover's card in the reverse position. You're almost there, Aquarius. Let things flow. Let things flow. All right, so being an air sign, blow yourself up, inflate yourself, love yourself. With this 9 of Wands in the reverse position, don't give up, right? Love will come for you. Love will come within you. Love will come to you, right? Letting those barriers down so that we can be open to the receiving. The 9 of Wands in reverse is don't give up. You know, what you're doing is working. It's just taking its own time. Woo! New beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. And I think maybe too, like just surrendering to love yourself, Aquarius. Just be like, today I love myself. That's all you have to say to start raising the vibration up. Thank you for being lovable. Right? So just taking a step back, recognizing that you are lovable, you are amazing. 9 of inspiration in reverse and the Lover's card in reverse for you. Okay, tappity tap tap tap. Who do we have up next? Cappy cap cap cap. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, how can we love ourselves better? What's our blockage and what's our action for freedom? Char's doing love readings. How can we love ourselves better? And what is our action for freedom, Capricorn? All right, Cappies. So how can we love ourselves better? We have the 3 of Wands in the reverse position. We have 2 of emotions, 2 of cups in reverse as well. So Capricorns, how can we love ourselves better? You make the choice to. All right. So the 3 of Wands is about making decisions. And it's not about finding a one and done thing. It's about trying several things. You know, in our toolbox, in our arsenal, in our toolbox, we have a lot of tools. You know, like it takes a lot of different ingredients to bake a cake. It takes a lot of different tools for a human to have this experience, right? So when you're making choices to open up and to receive and to give, really be honest with yourself, the 2 of Cups here, about what it is you're wanting and what it is you're willing to give out. And so when we come across blockages like the 3 of Wands, you deserve goodness and you deserve to give yourself goodness. And I know it's so cheesy, but we do have love within ourselves, for something within ourselves or about ourselves. And that's where we start. You know, just look at yourself today and say, hey, I love you. Okay, open up that love language. Open up that love vibration. Leap of faith. Aw, Capricorns. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Right? And be honest with yourself. You can be honest with yourself. Be like, I'm a little freaked out about this. This feels stupid and cheesy. I don't know if this is going to work. But you know what? When we authenticate our worries and fears, we can find solutions for them. So taking that leap of faith, Capricorn, is going to open up, those opportunities and choices for you. 5 of inspiration in reverse position as well. So speak to yourself kindly and speak to yourself honestly. Am I doing this because I want to, or am I doing this for a feeling of obligation? Ooh, we're going really quickly today. I'm sorry, these are love readings, and I'm just getting them. I'm just getting them. So this is how it is. Virgo, you're up next. You guys know I don't necessarily do love readings, but I do like to enhance the amount of love that we're able to receive. Virgo in the house. And you guys know that you can come back to this too, right? Jeremy, hello, how are you? I see. All right, Virgo, this is for you. Tarot Scopes, happy Heart Day out there, everyone. So we've got what our blockage is and our action of freedom. All right, Virgo, first things first. We're on Virgo, right? Yeah. Don't try to do everything. All right? Don't try to do everything to be everything. Slow it down, take a step back, and be your authentic self. We've got, where's our blockage here? Good, I put you in there. We've got Temperance coming in. So the blockage is really about finding balance. You know, like our action of freedom, 10 of Wands. So reducing the amount of crap you're carrying with you, specifically emotional, like baggage. So with the 10 of Wands, it's about leaving those tools in our toolbox. Leave them in the garage, right? We don't need to take them with us on every journey. So find the balance. You don't need to do it all. The stuff that worked as you were progressing up to this point may not be working right now or going forward. So it could be in the purpose of building blockages for yourself that you didn't know you really had in there, putting self-limitations on. Tower card underneath. So when we start feeling good, when we start feeling good, we start trying to do everything. Don't put too much on your plate right now. It's time to like wash your dishes, make new space, find that balance, pay attention to cycles that are coming. Virgo, we've got spirit animal. What do we have on here? We don't have any animals on this one. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Felicia, hello. And so with this, thank you, Animal Kingdom. We're looking at the oxes carrying the heavy load, right? In that sense, lighten up. Reduce the need to do everything. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Think of these oxes carrying these loads up you have a plethora of support there that you can use. Okay? Make sure you use it. But thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Are you noticing animals coming around you, all these animals? Are you noticing your animals being a little bit more lovey-dovey and helping you out? All right, Virgos. There we go. There we go. There we go for Virgo. Who's up next? Libra. Libra. All right. How can I love myself better? Where is the blockage and the action to freedom? How's it going? All right, Libras, the blockage and the action to freedom. For Libra. Da, da, da. Love readings, hey? All right, Libras, here we go. It's coming back to haunt me. The Four of Inspiration just did pop out. And I'm like, oh, we'll just tuck that in. So Libras, overall here, it's having that strength to build foundations that are appropriate for the situation. So when you're making these changes in your world, when we're making these adaptations and stuff, Where is the blockage here? Am I strong enough? Am I going to be okay to open up to love myself in a way that I want to receive it, right? So with the Four of Inspiration, our action of freedom, action to freedom, is the Four of Wands. Building those reasons, building those foundations for where it's going to go and how it's going to be. It's okay to be continuously evolving, but having the strength to be honest with yourself about what it is you need and want right now. Even if you're just discovering this as you go along, that's what it is all about right now, is seeking that inner light and laying it forward for what is going to rise you to that foundation, to those reasons of celebrating every single day. All right, so our angel card coming in here is Inner Power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. I can tell you with Libra influence, surrendering to the balance of co-creation with the universe really does open up a level, a vibration of love, a vibration of faith that I had never really experienced before. But that was in surrendering, having that strength to surrender to the universe, to surrender to the higher power and the divine. And I include that now in my daily practice. I have a foundation I'm building to raise up in that elevated level. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. I literally say every morning when I wake up, thank you, angels, for showing me how great today can be. Thank you, universe, for co-creating with me. I get tingles when I say that out loud. Hi, Poa. Oh, that's great. That is great. Okay, who is up next? You've got Cancer up next. That's awesome. 17, 18. All right. Thank you all for being here and hanging out for the live reading for Tarot Scopes. Too much fun. How can I love myself better, Cancer? Our emotional crowd here. We're looking at where the blockage is and the action of freedom. All right, so when I say that we experience similar things as a collective, I really, truly mean it. Even though our star signs and everywhere planetary alignments all have influence over our lives, you know, like the deck's been shuffled really well. So Cancer is here. What is our blockage? The Two of Inspiration in reverse. So being... This card in the first position, where the blockage position is weighing too many emotional ties to the past. We're looking backwards. Where the telescope is looking there, we're looking backwards. Oh, this was good. This was not good. This. And it's kind of like a weighing it out back and forth. Release that emotional comparison. That's the word. All right, Cancers, release that emotional comparison coming in. We have the Three of Inspiration in the upright position in our freedom card. How can I love myself more? Release those emotional ties to the past. You can think about them fondly or unfondly, but don't allow that heart to get so emotionally involved in it. Put that emotion going forward. I am open and willing to love somebody like that again, to love myself that way. I am open to receive love that way, right? So looking forward, it's about the decisions. And every step you take, you're going to be faced with a new decision on how you are going to be receptive and accepting love. Yay, Tink, yay. So here we are, Cancerians, the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. You'll see the air in the skirts there as we're dancing down the road, looking at all the different decisions that can be made, looking at all the choices, looking at all the things as they come around. Which deck did you get, Tinkerbell? Congratulations. Also, Cancers, make sure you explore. Say yes to the experiences on that action of freedom, that Three of Wands. Take a trip down that road and have some fun with it. Especially going outside for a walk, like to the park. All right, who do we have up next? Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Ah, this is the card. Pisces. Pisces, you're up next. Here we are for Pisces. I think that was a reminder about being creative and our creativity. We've got the muse here for inspiration. How can I love myself better, Pisces? Let's look at the blockage and the action of freedom. I said what I said, and I said it. I said it. So our blockage here is, where are we looking? Too hung up in the future. Again, the Two of Wands comes to visit us. So too hung up in the future, Pisces. We're too not being in the now and loving ourselves now, right? It's the step now. We can't wait for that love and then we're going to be happy. We got to choose to be happy, and then that comes to us, right? So looking forward, we're looking too far forward. Look in the right now, Pisces. What are you doing right now? Did you tell yourself something nice today? We have the Knight of Materials here going forward. So as long as you're looking forward, but you've got your intent, your love, your self-satisfaction coming in, where you're succulently blooming before racing forward to share that with somebody else. So really, I believe the message coming in here is pay attention to your personal needs, be aware of them, and start acting upon them. And then that will give you more energy, more freedom, more creativity. You know, that things that you've been feeling kind of stuck by, having that in the now. Thank you for the love I have for me now. The inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. I love it. And that is just absolutely reaffirming that you need to speak kindly to yourself. We all need to speak kindly to ourselves, right? And when we start treating ourselves kindly and tenderly, we let that vibration be out. That's what lets others know that we want to be treated kindly and tenderly. We're willing to put that out. We're treating ourselves kindly and tenderly. So somebody else can come and join that as well. Trust your inner voice. All right, you guys, how many more times do you think that Two of Wands is going to come out? Two of Inspiration. We have 5 left. Mix it all up real good. Let's see who's next. So you've got Tarot Scope Tuesdays and our Pick a Number Thursdays. Leo, beautiful Leo coming in here. My tummy just started grumbling when I was talking about Leo. All right, Leo, how can I love myself better? What is a blockage and the action of freedom? Mhm. All right, we have two knights coming into this reading here. We've got the Knight of Materials on the bottom of the deck as well. So Knight of Emotions reversed, Queen of Voices upright. Knight of Emotions reverse is let go of that self-doubt. All right, we make mistakes. We're human. We're awkward. We're fumbly. We're a little goofy. You know, we don't always say the right things at the right time. Hi, Jen. We don't always say the right things at the right time. But the thing about the Knight of Emotions coming in is this is a helper situation. We're evolving right now, and it's not a big circle. Like, you can actually see the spiral that's going on there in that gorgeous shell. And the horse is going forward. We're moving forward. It's an action card going forward, right? Knight of Materials, bottom of the deck. It's moving forward as well. Queen of Voices here. She's just like sternly looking at you like, you know, your worth is better than what you're giving yourself credit for. All right. So how can I love myself better? Cut out that negative talk. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All right, Leo. So the happy birthday. The Queen of Voices comes in. It's like, talk to yourself gently. Speak kindly about others as well. Change that vocabulary that you're using. Yes, happy birthday. And really see where that opens up. It's okay for us to be a little vulnerable. We don't have to be so freaking cold and cold-hearted. Ooh, change and transition coming in here for you, Leo. Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Right? And that's making that choice, having that confidence. But it is making that way through the change. And the helpers are all there to help you with that. Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. So I did Aquarius back at 4:55. And happy birthday. You guys, I am going to be making some changes to memberships, I think. Aw, you too, lovely. I think I'm just going to take it to one level, and it's going to be the Earth level. Reduce right now is what's being brought in. And so with the Earth level, on Monday, we get a vlog style Cosmic Coven. I was actually really thinking hard about you the last few days, like since last Thursday, my friends. So what's going on? Oh, see, you guys, I'm tapping right now. I think I'm reducing our Char stars to one level. Okay, so don't be surprised when we see changes in that. I will update the videos and the descriptions and everything. Happy birthday to Jen. I love you. I just want you to know, like, I've been really feeling you strong since last week. And so, yay, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, Jen, so I think it's going to be just Earth stars. Because you know what? We're shining our light here on Earth. We're doing the work. We're putting it in. And when this happens, it's freaking life-changing. And so I think reducing back down to where the roots are. We're going to be focusing more on moving from grief to gratitude, because that's where the roots are on this channel. Focusing on different techniques and modalities of healing. We've got the tapping solution that we started here on Monday. And I just want to really be able to focus on the healing aspect of things versus the piling more on to make it happen. Right? So when we can focus, we can hone in on it. And it's like coming back to why did I start this? To move from grief to a gratitude. And so it being on the ever evolving cycle, I think that's just where it needs to go. Live streams have become honed in. There's been a lot of lessons learned in this last year, 2 years, a lot of personal growth and personal growth. So I think the KISS method is where it's at. Keep it simple, sweetheart. So if you guys are in the 1 tier of Char stars and you notice it's gone, I'm reducing it to 1, and it's going to be the Earth stars. My heart's racing on that right now. It's like, why are you changing it? Why are you? And it needs to be done. It needs to be done. And, you know, now that I F around on TikTok as well, it's definitely helped me find the fun in what I do again. So it's given me that outlet where I can dump everything versus what I was working towards, and I got all muddled because I was filled with self-doubt and went through that cycle again. And I'm like, that's right. We're here. We talk about moving through grief and how the emotional blockages and the emotions deal with that. Yeah, fun is important. Okay, who are we at now? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And you'll notice today too, I've even gone out there with a little bit of a love reading, where before I was very hardcore against it. But it always comes back to what we can do to love ourselves to put that out there. So I thought I titled it okay. Taurus, this is for you. Yeah, and then that way too, if I do lives where I do readings for members, it's not a separated thing. It's a one community. And I think that's the part that was really bothering me, is I can't give to one and not the other. It's not a Six of Pentacles way. I think I just nailed that one on the head. That's just how it is. All right. I feel good. Do you feel good? I feel good. Taurus, this is for you. How can you love yourself better? The blockage and the action to freedom. All right, leaving the past in the past and working on what is going forward. You guys, I'm not kidding when I say we go through similar things in this collective. I'm not kidding. So with this, Taurus, we have the 8 of inspiration, the 8 of wands. Like, there was a lot of work that is done in the past, but if we keep trying to work it or be there, we're going to find that oh, okay, disillusion is coming, is the word that came in. But we're going to find that it's like walking in quicksand. We're going to find that, not turbulence, but that slowdown, that quicksand, right? So this 8 of wands, it's opening to the future on this side. It's like, hey, when we stop looking this way at the past, we can look this way at the future. We can be in the now right now. And rather than fighting all that things from the past, sometimes we can just let it go. We don't need to analyze every little thing of wrongness or hurtness or trauma that's happened in our lives. We can just let things go and allow them to be, right? And so we have the Knight of Emotions here. The Knight of Emotions again coming in, and it's a reminder of our growth. It's a reminder of that cycle, that we're not perpetually, all men are not, all women are not, but our experience in that has been. And by being in that, all men or all women or all partners, whatever, that takes us back to that very stuck position where this 8 of wands wants to be open. It wants you to turn around and be like, I am open to receive from what I want within my circle, you know? And when we sit there and we say, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want that, the universe is like, okay, I hear those words, but I don't hear the word don't. When you're like, I'm willing to receive love, I'm willing to receive kindness, I'm willing to receive that and give it to myself, then we start working on this pathway that opens up to that rather than experiencing things that we've done over and over and over again. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. And that's that level up of, you know, we can love ourselves in ways that we need to be at that moment. Right? If you need to have somebody encourage you, write a note on your wall. on a Post-it note. You can do it. You got this. Way to go. I'm proud of you. So that like when you walk around the corner, you see that note there. It's a whole other feeling when we're able to like empower ourselves in that way with that encouragement. All right, Taurus, 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 Taurus. Look at what I'm even going to do. We're going to mix these up. I could switch decks right now and still be pulling out the same cards. And y'all know, like, my email is open for you. You can reach out at any time. All right, who do we have next? Sagittarius. 35, 33. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. All right, Sagittarius, if you are in a position where you're not feeling great, you have the power to choose to do something different or choose to see a different perspective. You can choose to start feeling better. You can choose to not feel that way anymore. So Sagittarius, our blockage here is the 10 of emotions. You want something, but you're not open to receiving it. Okay, I want to love, I want to be loved, I want this beautiful romantic thing, I want somebody to care about me unconditionally, but you've blocked, so you're not open to receiving it. So because our past experiences have tarnished what we are putting through, I think this reading style, this reading question is very important today. How can we love ourselves better? And as we elevate our love for ourselves, people see that. Then they know how to treat us because we're treating ourselves that way. If we keep treating ourselves like shit, it's an open door, right? When we treat ourselves with love, kindness, and compassion, that's like, this is what I allow in my world. Yeah, I may be hard on myself, but this is what I allow in my world, right? So if you're not happy about something, you can make that conscious decision to funnel yours into building a new, I love these cards, funnel those thoughts and ideas and feelings into building a new, what is going to light your ball on fire? But it's about that foundation. It's about that growth. And it is about like, what are you going to make beautiful as your foundation? We have the 7 of materials here for you, Sagittarius. And this is the 7 of Pentacles. So have a review. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like flowers are blooming all around you? What makes you feel beautiful? Wearing that outfit, that perfume, your favorite lipstick or jewelry, then do more of that. Wear the good stuff. Use the good dishes. Don't save it. We spend too much time saving the good stuff. Use the good stuff. That's why we have it. Speak your truth. Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. I love actually the colors in these and how they are very similarly lining up. Right? So when we can truthfully and honestly talk to ourselves in a kind way, look at that, even similar hair, roses, light. When we can be kinder to ourselves in that way, then we open up and raise our vibrations. We unblock that energy and we get what we're wanting and what we're asking for and what we're desiring. And that's part of being human, is we want, we desire, we want to match. We want to be in a community with like minds, right? It doesn't need to be hard or a struggle. Not necessarily about the splurging, but you know that nice shampoo you have tucked away? Or that bar of soap that you're waiting for visitors to come? Or how about that favorite glass that you've just been not wanting to use? And you know what? If we use something up or if it gets broken, it's a material item. Then we can think about how wonderful it was while we had it, right? So we do, as humans, we buy these beautiful things and then we're like, I'm going to put this away because I don't want it to get wrecked. You know, these dresses, these outfits, the shoes, the socks. Buy yourself a nice pair of underwear. You know, like if you're gonna splurge on something like that. Buy yourself a nice pair of underwear. See how it feels to be in a nice pair of undies. But it's just using the nice stuff that you have already. Oh, I don't use that because it was my mom's neighbors, and it was her favorite crockery, so we're just worried about it getting used. There are times and places for the good stuff, like bringing out the whole set of china dishes for a big feast that you're having or family gathering, whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about wear the good perfume. Put on the good lipstick. All right? Don't let it get all dried in your makeup bag because you're saving it for a good time. Treat yourself to your personal indulgences in that way. We all have it. We have that bottle of cologne and that bottle of perfume. We save and save and save and save. If you like it, then use it. When it runs out, buy more. Muse of inspiration. Act on that. That's the king of inspiration, the king of wands. Belated anniversary. Oh, I think, oh, thank you. Our, with hubby, are you watching my TikToks on Facebook? Because it was just like one of those kiss cams, and it was 18 years we've been together. Our anniversary is October 32nd. Thank you. Thank you. Man, crazy ass. All right, who do we have up next? It was a cheesy Valentine's Day filter on TikTok. Because, like, he doesn't do social media like that, right? So it's just like, that's literally the end of our day before bed. And I'm like, eh. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he just had a birthday. I don't know. We got together. It's snowing. It's micro snowing. Yeah, and the caption of that one is, how long is yours? So I was being a little naughty. That's the best. Oh my god, just start posting congratulations, happy anniversary, like a copy and paste shit on We don't celebrate it here. Like, really, St. Valentine, wasn't he executed for marrying people so that the men can go off to war? Like, he got executed for performing acts of love and saving people's lives. And then if they'd be like, oh, but why? They'd just be like, oh, I'm sharing the love. It's a good day to recognize it. Sure, why not? So yeah, we don't really celebrate that bloodbath, just because what I just said. All right, who do we have next? We have Scorpio. Scorpio, I guess you're here just in time. Scorp, Scorp, Scorp. 4334. These readings are going really quickly. All right, Scorpio. How can you love yourself better? Where's the blockage and the action of freedom? I know. We have matching journals. Okay, funny story. I was talking to this lady. She does this like holistic thing with essential oils. And she was talking about putting coconut oil on her skin and just like slathering it up. And all I could hear in my brain is you going, no, don't use the coconut oil. That's all. That's all I could hear. And I'm like dazed. I'm like, uh-huh. Oh, no, nope. Zach says not to do that. Nope. No, 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 no. Happy renewal of driver's license. I mean, seriously, Cosmic. We've been friends since Ra's Revolution. Yes. And then that revolution of, oh my God, coconut oil is a no-no when you started school. And I'm like, oh, you're my hero. You're my hero. Because, yeah. Anyways, you were in my head screaming that the other day. So if your information has touched one person's brain, you've done a good job. Shh. I'm reviving xoxox this year. I've actually shot some videos for that. I'm going to go more into the teaching aspect of things. Alright, here's Scorpies. Here we go. How can I love myself better? The blockage and the action of freedom. Okay, seriously, I just shuffled the shit out of these cards. We are a collective for a reason. We are family. Everyone do singing with me. All right, Scorpios, I've got the Knight of Emotions in reverse, Seven of Materials upright. So where's the blockage? You need to allow yourself to grow, evolve. And you know what? Things that have happened in the past do not define who is going to be coming to you in love in the future. So if we've been scarred, if we've been like hurt, betrayed, in Scorpio, oh my God, everybody fucking betrays us. So if you're going through that, you're going to have to just let it go, right? Because that is betraying yourself. Seven of Materials comes in, and it's about the review. It's about the review and all what's blooming along your roadside. What is your view like? What is it that you are providing for yourself, right? So allow that evolution. You are not who you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a month ago, yesterday. So when you open up and you're allow yourself to be a little bit more vulnerable, you get to see and have a look and see what actually does flourish and nourish your soul. Honor your feelings, Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. I love this, right? So we're talking about emotions. We're talking about evolution of emotions. And it's not a alone and sort of state that you want to be in with your emotions. You want to have that flow going. You want to have that welcoming coming in. Right? Scorpio, you are water. Flow, flow, flow. And it is about honoring emotions. Like, seriously, because when you realize what works for you, it's going to really, really work for you. You know, when a plant is doing so well in a spot, you don't move it. You don't go and change its location to make it not do as well. Okay, so you've evolved. You need to recognize that. You need to be open for it. Scorpios, that's for you. And I think, like, specifically for you. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Okay, so we're at our last, but not least. Gemini! How are you guys doing out there? 48, 35. A little bit intense today, I think, just because of the way I phrased the questions. But my love readings have always come down to this. It's just like, what do you need to do for yourself to get what you want? And us being manifesting beasts, adding that emotional event to it helps. It helps. Gemini. And you know that these can go for your sun, moon, rising star signs, whatever you're interested in following, or all three. On the numbered ones, I've started doing sun, moon, and rising, so picking 3 different cards. Gemini, here we go. This is for you. Just so you know, FYI, 2 of inspiration on the bottom of the deck here. All right, Gemini, you know what? It's a time to act now. So you can sit back and you can watch. You can be that social watcher. You can see what's going on. I've got this attitude coming into me right now. You can be that social fly on the wall, so to speak, right? Not take any sides because you're everywhere. You're watching everything. But when you get off that stool, I'm seeing a cafe stool and you're watching everything. You're just people watching. But when you get off that stool, seeing we're watching, and you become part of that action, that's where your vulnerability happens, right? You have to submerge into that in order to open up to it. So experience it to feel it. It's going to rock your world. But it's the world that you need rocked. You can't always be like, and if you think of the Gemini sign, right, we have these two, and it's almost like your back is against the wall. I'm seeing the Gemini symbol in stone, and your back is up against that image, right? So Gemini, don't feel like you have to do it all. Your back's not up against the wall. Go through that hoop, go through that circle. It is a time of action. We have the Tower card that has come in the action for, what is it? Action of freedom. So when you move into that consciousness of being open and not so guarded, allowing that vulnerability, even though there's been hurts in the past. You guys, we've all been hurt in the past. We're all going to be hurt in the future. It is human nature. We have emotions. We're going to feel them. And I know it sucks to say it out loud like that. And I don't know why I'm being Italian. I know it sucks to say it out loud like that. But we can't use those experiences to tarnish everything around us. And so it's a mind-blowing experience. It's that altering experience. It's just like, my world has changed because I'm more open. I'm more vulnerable. I can see farther. I can see more around me. I'm not just looking through a little tiny hole into, a snowy wave. I'm looking at the bigger picture now. All right, Gemini, count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. All right, we'll see you. It was so good seeing you. I love you too. Happy Heart Day. Oh, happy Heart Day. Just be like, happy anniversary. All right, Gemini, so count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. And absolutely, when you start seeing that, when you start acting on it, 4 of Swords in reverse, start acting on it. And it's kind of fun, too, the way these cards are designed. So when we start acting on this, we start getting in that connection into who we are as well. But if we look at this Tower moment right here as an event that happens, rather than a shitstorm of events happening. So when we start moving into here, we start getting that electrical current into our being. We're able to stand on our own. We're able to be on our own foundation, right? But it does take action of outside of the box, of coming out of the clouds, of coming out of this beautiful whirlpool of galaxy right there into this. All right, when we show gratitude and live in that gratitude moment, we also raise our vibration. So instead of like acting in situations, or reacting in situations, we have the opportunity to act. So we can take that breath and be like, okay, what do we got to do? Okay, what do we got to do? Right? All right, Geminis. That's it for our readings today. That is our whole zodiac in under an hour of love readings. Oh my goodness. Jeremy, do you want a little 3-card general? I gotta see if it's windy. Okay, it is a bit windy. The snow has picked up. It has become a bit windy. I need to redo the ceiling in my studio here. So like the lath and plaster is falling down. I have plastic up there. When it gets really windy, it moves and crinkles. Good morning, Letty. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you, lovely? We're just finishing up with our zodiac readings today. Specific question, Jeremy, or just a general for the week? Excellent. I love hearing that. All right, so Jeremy, I've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Inspiration upright, and the Two of Voices upright. Page of Emotions in the reverse as well. So even though there's a lot of new things flowing out right now, we had the Ace of Cups the other day in the upright position. But I think this one, in this position right now, is about going head first into it. Okay, so it's not about tiptoeing really, it's about diving right in. If there's something that you're being called to learn about right now, dive right into it. Go in head first. We've got this beautiful, beautiful experience happening where, you know, like there's, it's in the upright position, it looks like she's emerging out of the water. Like that whole cleansing has been happened, emerging, like consulting with the coral. In the reverse position, we're going head first. We're also facing what do you need to voice and clear from a past situation, looking at this card here. So if this blockage right here, ooh, yes, okay, so that makes sense. Dumping it all out, and it's about making that change. What are you speaking about from the past? Because you notice the way the head is tilted and the throat is open, and it's really telling to me right now, in order to manifest what you want, that needs to be released. So whatever it is that's speaking, it's a really big space in that. You see what I'm talking about there? So this space right here is a throat, and so it's like what is being released and released from the past, because once those limitations are released, addressed, that energy gets to move again, right? So that becomes your manifestation, your control into the future. So we've got the Queen of Inspiration here. She is a confident acting. She does action in a confident way, creative action. So writing, if you need to write those letters, a conclusion. Speaking, acting, art, creation, that sort of thing. But I'm really feeling writing, just a nice little, that goodbye note or whatever it is. I feel this, just writing it and getting it out, and then doing what you need to do with it. You can send it to him if it's appropriate. You can burn it. You can shred it. You can keep it in a little box, because that's how you feel right now, and just creatively get it out. Really express yourself in that way. If you need to make little voice memos or a video of it, just getting it out. Two of Voices on the third position here is just about making that decision. Don't feel bad about making the decision either. Don't pull your hair out over making the decision either. If you need to take time for you and make that space very safe and very secure for you, then that's what needs to be done, right? So having that come in, don't feel bad about it, right? Part of this Page of Cups coming in is about finding that inner worth, finding that inner being. And you can't do that when you have a lot of toxicity around you, a lot of people putting you down or saying you can't, or are just negative all the time, that don't really have a lot to say. I'm going to read out of the book for this one. The Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. And you see my sigh of relief with that. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Your angels can see that you need a boost of light and energy at this time. Together with the Archangel Raphael, they are filling your body, mind, and soul with healthy energy. So take some time out to care for your whole being. Close your eyes and allow Archangel Raphael and the healing angels to place their hands upon you. You are blessed to receive this card today because healing is being brought to you on all levels. Accept it. Expanded interpretation. Healing doesn't begin in the body, it begins in the mind and soul. It isn't your body that determines how you feel, but your mind that determines what state your body is in. Think healing, positive thoughts at this time and be grateful for what's good about your body and your health. As you recognize the health benefits you already have, more will be brought to you. You may well find that the healing angels are also here to help you heal others. But in order to do this, you must ensure that you yourself are in good health. So heal within and then share what you've learned with the world. Archangel Raphael. Raphael's name means God heals, and he is the Archangel of health and healing. With his emerald aura, he has the ability to both heal us and to help us heal ourselves. He carries a Caduceus wand as a symbol of his divine healing ability. He is the doctor of God and will bring healing to all those who call on him. I got the tingles! So really also, don't pull your hair out over this. Call on the divine Archangel Raphael to come and be with you as well. And you know what? This is that if you're feeling guilt or shame or blame about the decisions that you're making to make yourself better right now, this is the universe saying, you are on the right path. And just to allow that, like a water off a duck's back. Put your shield on, shield, bing, and a nice bubble of light comes in, and just let that reflect away. You know, it's really hard when we have to step away and we have to heal ourselves. And when we heal ourselves, we trigger others because we show them the unhealed parts in them. And so sometimes it can be hard. And it was Mel Robbins the other day who said in one of her Instagram reels, she's like, you know, on your path to healing, don't expect support and help from your immediate family. More likely, they're going to be the ones that are like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You're wrecking everything. Just simply because you are on a road of healing and feeling better. You don't want to feel like that anymore. And it's not putting anybody down or saying anybody is less than anything. Just they're in their own journeys. But I don't want to be in that road anymore. So I'm making this road my journey now. Right? So when she actually came through that, it was a really good confirmation for me as well. Being okay, like, this is cool, I can do this. So yeah, I love that freedom and creativity and healing with your archangels. Beautiful. Yeah. So I think the universe is definitely telling you that you're on the right track. In the go zone. And your instincts and knowledge are strong too. So you can trust them, right? You can trust them. And a lot of people, like, we're living in a time of a really fast age. And a lot of people want a very short timeline on a healing experience. So healing doesn't happen overnight. It's not a one and done situation. It's a decision that we make and we implement that for the rest of our lives. Right? So I don't know if my goal is to ever be completely healed, because I know I'm going to experience the rest of these things in my life. So I'm not looking at the end game as being completely healed. I'm looking at the game as being, man, I got all the tools I need. I got my sports equipment. I got my notepads. And that's, the healing process as well. So the best that we can hope for is to spark the curiosity of healing in others. When we are leading our lives and living by example and working through the muck and being positive about it, even through everything, that's what other people see, and that's what it's the little things that work into everything, right? So it's all about the journey, not the destination. Oh, my friends, this brings a conclusion to our Tuesday tarot reading for all signs. I will have the timestamps in when we are done processing it. YouTube has its processing times. And I thank you for being here. I will be doing our numbers 1 to 20 on Thursday, and then more readings. And there will be changes coming to our Char Stars memberships. So if you see changes, do not panic. Still here. Not a lot is changing. We're just simplifying a lot. Some stuff. All right, my friends. I love you. Happy Heart Day. Happy Heart Day. And I will see you again live on Thursday. Mwah!